The shit pop into the website. Oh, goddamn. Disrespectful ass bug.
Hey, man!
Alright, we got it. Alright, we got shit going now for the call-in line. The Podbean corner line. Don't forget, if you scan the QR code, you'll be able to see the Podbean connection. Alright, I think we're about good to go. The levels is good, the levels is good. The levels is good. Oh, boy.
Okay. Big man, you wanna hear some hot takes? Let's see how woke you are. You know something about podcasts? Hey, yo, dígame. Get me on one, man. I got these 3 drunk uncles with a sports podcast. They say they got fire takes. You're fuego. Find them wherever you listen to podcasts. It's what they say it is. You like and you subscribe. Listen, like, and subscribe, yeah. You know how to call into the show? Yeah, man. Do the podbean. You'll need headphones with a mic to call in. That's no problem, man. They'll also be at Sharky's, 8:07 p.m. on the first Wednesdays of the month. You may get some free Blue Chew. And they keep receipts or so. If anything happens in the sports world, MyT's gonna drop a take faster than a rabbit gets fucked. There's only 3 things I have in this world. My word, my balls, and this podcast. And I don't break them for nobody. MyT Sports Season 7.
Here we go. Let's get these curtains up.
I'm taking a shower going.
Evening, and welcome back to another edition of the MyT Sports Podcast. I am your host, the one and only Donald Taylor. Yes, it's another Fuego day in the hottest city in the world. We coming into you live and direct from South Broward. It is officially April 20th. You know what that is. It's 420. It's the New Year's. I got the green gear on. I got the greens in my lug. Are we live here at Sharky's? Apparently, they got some green in it. Oh. I don't know how loud I'm supposed to be able to say that, but if you guys didn't know what I know, basically know what they say, yo. If you know, you know. And if you know, you know. That means you need to bring yourself down here, folks. Yo, it is another beautiful day down here, and it's another wonderful day to start podcasting. Now, you guys see the environment. You guys see the background. I've already told you once. I'm going to tell you again. We're coming at you live from Sharky's, folks. Recording another lovely episode, folks. This is Volume 7, Edition 89, Track 422. Yes, it's 420 also, folks. It is another splendid day. We got a big show for you. We got a big show for you guys coming up today. Of course, you guys are gonna know. We're gonna talk a little bit about Free Brittany Griner and let you know about who the wonderful person that Brittany Griner happens to be. Also, we're gonna talk about Baker shutting down the oven. We got the Heat home. We got the Heat homing their heroics, right? We got Sam. He was on the market. We gonna give away some Blue Chew. Actually, we don't got any Blue Chew for the audience. We got actually something better than Blue Chew for you guys today. We got some Blue Chew in the audience. As I told you once, I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna keep reminding you through the whole entire podcast. That way you guys can bring yourself down here and join us in live. We live here at Sharky's. It is 420. It's our New Year's. We're gonna have the people. We're gonna have the people from Lamar TV popping up down here. We're gonna interview the interviewers, folks. Yeah, this is gonna be a big show, big show. Yo, I hope you guys got your nickel bags ready. Hope you guys got a drink. Hope you guys got something rolled up. Hope you guys really get ready for the show, folks. We're gonna talk about how Atlanta gets a dose of Jimmy, right? We're gonna give out our season awards. We're gonna wonder if CP3 is gonna pull his CP moments. We're gonna get them series winners from you guys. We're gonna get into it all and more. But you know what we say here on the podcast, regardless of the time.
Take that. Make us some free Blue Chew.
And regardless of the weather,
you play to win the game. Hello?
it's always a good time to talk some sports. Let's stir this motherfucker up.
I don't care if I'm on your naughty list or your...
Exactly. We don't care. We don't care about none of that shit, right? So let's get this motherfucker, let's stir this bitch up and get this motherfucker started, right? So... start talking. Woo! Back at it like a sports fanatic. MyT Sports missed you guys. I know it's only been 2 days, but I'm telling you, I miss you guys. Like this is my sports crack. Like this is where I go to get off. But like I ain't a seasoned beater like I used to, so this is where I go to get my rocks off. Like, listen, you guys have to understand the kind of person. This is your first time joining the podcast or hearing the podcast in its full entirety. Welcome to the motherfucking show, right? But also, before we start off the podcast, right? Before we actually officially start off the podcast, before we get into the sports or get into any of today's regular festivities, right? What we like to do is go ahead and start off every single podcast by giving a birthday shout out. And what that is, right? We start with a little birthday party. So what that is, that we give a birthday shout out to everybody that had a birthday since the last time that we had a podcast. Now, granted, these everybody that I got on my Facebook. So don't be mad if I forget about you. That means I don't have you as a Facebook friend, and that's your fault because you know my bad memory is 100% relying on Facebook to tell me when you were born from here on out. I'm not using my own memory anymore. Fuck that. I got technology. I'm in the Jetson era. The only thing I don't got now is my goddamn flying cars. But we got dogs on treadmills. You understand? Like, we are officially in the future. Hey, yo, DJ MyT, can you play that? Drop that beat for me so I can stop rambling? Yeah, I like that. So if you guys don't know, this is our birthday song. And the way the birthday song goes, right? I'm gonna sing it one time for you guys in the back that don't know the song. But for everybody else, you go ahead and enjoy it with me one time, and then we're gonna go real time the second time around. Hope you guys are ready. Yeah. Here we go, because it's your birthday. You said it's your birthday. Check it, yeah. Check it, yeah. Because it's your birthday, we sing happy birthday. Check it, yeah. Check it, yeah. I don't think you guys realize that birthday songs are copywritten too. That's the reason why I had to make up my own birthday song. Like, I ain't doing this shit to be super bitter. I was about to pull some regular shit. I was gonna pick the black birthday song. It's your birthday. Nah, I couldn't do that shit though. I couldn't use that motherfucker. That shit was copywritten too. So I had to make my own. So as we make our own, hope you guys caught the original song. But we're gonna sing that one more time for the people in the front and the people in the back, for the people in the side smoking their blunt, for the people in the black smoking their blunt, for the people in front of the camera and behind the camera. Hope everybody likes what they smoke with. You know, this is that one day where all of us feels like we went to the Nate Dogg School of Medicine, where the school's motto is to. That has to be louder. That needs to be a whole lot louder for today. We're gonna work on that. That's some bullshit. Let's go with this birthday song again. Y'all ready? Because it's your birthday. You said it's your birthday. Check it, yeah. Check it, yeah. Because it's your birthday, we sing happy birthday. Check it, yeah. Check it, yeah. Oh shit, is that Chill Will popping in for the birthday party? I see you, Chill Will, I hear you. Okay, so the first birthday I got is for April 19th, folks. And on April 19th, I have a birthday for Oscar Montez. Now I ain't gonna lie, right? Oscar. It's the first time I've ever seen your government name. And now that I've seen your government name, I can't remember what the fuck I used to call you. But your name ain't fucking Oscar. Like your Ra-Ra's older brother, but I know your fucking name ain't no goddamn motherfucking Oscar. Like, he never called you Oscar. But apparently your government name is Oscar, so I'm gonna call you Oscar for the purposes of the podcast, because now that I've seen your government name, the name that I've known you as for the last decade has 100% flying out of my head. That's why I tell you guys, like, you expect me to remember your birthday on my own when somebody's name just popped out of my head when I just saw your real name for the first time? You have a sad mistake of my memory. You understand? Like you understand? I don't remember people's names correctly. No sense, Noels. Like you understand what goes on here? Like, also, who had a birthday yesterday was my homeboy David Aranda. And somebody else I don't know by their goddamn government name. But you're lucky, El Frito. You are lucky, El Frito, that I know who you are. I know you. His name is Foyo. That's my boy Foyo. So happy birthday to my boy Foyo as well. We had no birthdays for today to celebrate that I have written down. Ayo, chick. You got a birthday for today? You got a birthday?
Little Sis's birthday.
Your little sis birthday? Yo, happy birthday to your little sis. Oh shit. What's your little sis's name?
Sophie.
Happy birthday to little sis Sophie. Happy birthday to her as well. Ayo, Chill Will, did you have a birthday to shout out?
Man, I ain't got no birthday, bro.
All right. And thank you for the J. I appreciate you. See there? You know how we do it. We spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. That's what happens here on the Mighty Sports Podcast. That's why I tell you guys, you have to come down here and catch these podcasts live Wednesday. It's a motherfucking experience. I'm building something here for you guys. And if I'm gonna build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. And if they don't come, then I mean, that's their fault, to be honest with you. Like, I can't. Like, so, alright, let's continue with the birthday shout out. Alright, so that's only 2 birthdays that we have. No, sorry, the 3 birthdays that we have, right? So let's go ahead and run those birthdays down, right? That's a birthday to Oscar and to David, aka Pollo, and to Sophie. So we want to say happy birthday to you. We hope you party hard. We hope you enjoy everything. We hope you regret nothing. But more importantly, we hope that you continue to stay MyT. Woo! Told you, we like to start off every single podcast with a little bit of a celebration. Excuse me, not a mercy. And that's how we start off the podcast, with a little birthday celebration. You understand? And as you guys know, today is 420. Today is the day that I like to call my New Year's, right? So if you guys didn't hear me before, like the reason why I call this my New Year's, and also, yes, I am alumni of the, and I don't know how, I think I recognize a bunch of faces out here, right? I am alumni of the Nate Dogg School of Medicine. And at the Nate Dogg School of Medicine, they had one motto and one motto only. There was only one thing that you needed to do to get a passing grade, and that was to
Smoke weed every day.
That was it. Right, but we start every single podcast with a nice little birthday party. We like to get down like that. And like I said, today is 420, and the love is definitely being spread. Now, if you guys see the podcast before, like every day is almost 420 on the podcast, but today is a very more special day. Like I said, I have assimilated today as my New Year's. And the reason why I celebrate today as my New Year's because it's a hell of a day to celebrate one, right? And it gives me an extra day to celebrate anyway because I can't convert the whole world onto this quite yet. So now I get 2 New Years. But you have to understand, right? They're just straight out of straight philosophy, right? And straight ecology kind of shit, right? Is that I don't understand it being New Year in the dead of winter. I don't. Yeah. So I'm over here gabbing. Appreciate you. Like, I don't understand New Year in the dead of winter. Like, it makes no sense to me. One, nothing is new in the dead of winter. Everything is dying. Like everything is cold and damn near everything is dying. Like so I don't understand this whole entire New Year in the whole dead of winter. And then also, who the fuck is trying to come out in the dead of winter? You understand, motherfuckers is coming out in like triple gooses and shit, scarves, mugs, walking 15 blocks just to go to a goddamn house party. Like, nah, we have to stop that shit. That shit is ridiculous. Motherfuckers is trying to stay in all winter. They trying to get booed up and fat. That's it. But when the New Year is here, when the spring gets here, that's when everybody's trying to come out. And what everybody say? Oh, hot girl summer, hot girl summer. Gotta get that body right for the summer. Oh, gotta do this for the summer. I gotta blow the trees for the summer. I gotta get my slumber in for the summer. Wake me up before the summer ends. You understand? Like, this is what everybody talks about. So apparently this is when new life is here. Because we've seen it. Spring, in the springtime. Spring is synonymous with new life. New flowers are coming out. The trees, everything is turning nice and green. You understand? Nice. We see all kinds of nice greenery popping up all over the place. Like this is when that new life. This is actually a sign of new year. Like you understand? This ain't just a weed related thing. I give this a lot of weed related thought so it can make sense to the regular person so it just doesn't sound like some pothead shit. You understand? But it sounds good, don't it? It sounds good, don't it? Let me continue down this road. So not only is this really this when we talking about the planet's life cycle, this is actually the sign of new life, and then also this is actually when people want to come and party. Like, you understand, all that snow is gone, or the majority of that snow is gone. The sun is starting to come out. Like depending on where you're at, like you may have a 40-degree day, but you also may have like a 68-degree day. And what if that party's on that nice 68-degree day? Be like, ooh, today I want to go out. Bam, New Year's. I'm just saying. You can enjoy New Year's too. You already celebrated 420. Give it a little bit more meaning. Give it a little bit more emphasis. Give it a little bit more bing bong. You know what I mean? So that we can all enjoy in this. Is that KG? I recognize that fro anywhere. Over there looking like Kobe and shit. That's what I see you, B. I see you. Trying to sneak in here and shit. You know what I mean? You can't sneak in. You know what I mean? You understand the kind of eyes I got? Like, you understand?
I'm a man. I'm 40.
You understand? I ain't missing shit. Like, I ain't missing nothing. I'm telling you guys, this is what you've been missing. That's why I had to get the speaker for you guys. Like, this shit wasn't for me. Like, this was for you. Like this was all for you. Like you got me over here feeling like TLC. Was that a TLC song? All for you. Yeah. Like, no, that was Janet Jackson, wasn't it? I think that was Janet. I think that was Janet Jack me. I think that was definitely Janet Jack me. Yo, and talk about Janet Jack me, right? Because that's not Janet Jackson was. But if you ever listen to her songs, she was on some pornographic shit. Like, you had to like really listen, like buy Janet Jackson's album to realize like Janet Jackson was a freak in the morning and a freak in the evening. Like, you understand? Like she was down for the get down. Like, you understand? Janet Jackson was DTF before DTF was a thing. You understand? Like she was Miss Turn You Out with a Smile. There's a reason why one of her songs she called Call Me Miss Jackson If You're Nasty. You understand? I meet her all day long. I'm referring to, hey Miss Jackson, how you doing, Miss Jackson? I'm just saying, like, I'm still younger than you, but you gonna let me fuck Miss Jackson? Like, shit. You guys know how shit goes down here. This
Outcast Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Woo! But let's also get into our first topic of the day, right? And our first topic of the day is something that's basic. I'm sorry, say that again?
The bicycle.
Which bicycle?
People's.
People's bicycle. What's going on here? What did I miss? I know about the people's champ. I know about the people's elbow. And I know about the people's eyebrow. I don't know anything about the people's bicycle.
Miss Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah, you like, you know.
Okay. You're talking about Simmons. I got you. You said the people's bicycle. I'm like, the people's bicycle.
I said Debo.
Oh, Debo's bicycle. I got you. Debo's bicycle. You mean like? You mean that? I know about Debo's bicycle. Listen, there's also somebody named Debo we're gonna talk about a little bit later on the podcast. You stay tuned. Listen, I find a way to segue anything. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, KJ? Look at him walking up in here. Talking about, you can tell the way I walk. I just tell that the ladies there. You can understand. When the fans for the pain, I understand. When the fan is bad. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive.
Pass the ganja.
I'm telling you right now, I think I'm gonna save that clip. That's gonna be your intro. I got no sense whatsoever. Yo, you see how shit's changed since the last time you've been here, right? Like I told you, I'm making a motherfucking event out of this. It's a motherfucking movie. You said pass the ganja. Pass the Dutch up on the left hand side. Pass the Dutch up on the left hand side. We offer money. You guys know there's certain songs where you guys don't understand like the full lyrics. Like you get to that certain point and you just make up your own shit. You just do whatever feels good to the soul. Infama. You understand? Like we all got those songs, right? I told you, I am definitely wilding today, but you know, it's a good kind of wilding. So let's start off the podcast with the thing I like to start off with the most, right?
First of all, things first.
Right?
Hey, ladies! Where the ladies at?
Sometimes you gotta send a woman do a man's job.
Right, and that is something about that's something kind of near and dear to me. That is one. You just want to do snap? Here you go. Okay. I'm giving these away for sports trivia questions. So, what is the team in LA with the most championships?
Team in LA with the most championships?
Yes.
The one that started the playoffs? The Lakers?
Okay, there we go. There you go. I keep telling everybody, like, listen, I am giving away doobie snacks if you're able to answer my sports questions, and I'm not making these hard. I'm trying to give these suckers away today.
Ask me another so I can take two more. One for now, one for the crib.
You saw this is annihilator. Get one now, they one later. That's why we call it annihilator. Yo, you fucking love me annihilator. He rapper and everything. Oh shit, man, let's look this motherfucker.
Niggas back. Been working hard. On New Year's Day.
definitely worked hard on New Year's Day. But let's get into a little bit, like I said, about this free Britney Griner that I like to talk about. And as you guys know, like I'm always going to talk about free Britney Griner until basically they free Britney Griner. It's free. And I keep learning new things about being free Britney Griner because I've been saying that I'm a little upset. I get a little upset. You got to come in this way. Yeah, you have to come in. Actually, no, maybe you don't. Just a little bit. Just a little. Yeah, you good. You good right there.
I'm a little bigger.
I understand. I understand. Nah, they don't. I'm not the thing.
If they could, I could just put my legs right in here. So,
I may have to ask about that because if not, also I could put my own lock here and then I could keep some stuff in there. Because
why would I don't know about that.
No, I can keep some stuff in here. Stuff that I don't have my own lock. Nobody's fucking with this. But okay, let's carry on, right?
Carry on.
So
shout out Kendrick Perkins.
So one about freeing Britney Griner because obviously I feel that about Britney Griner's scenario isn't talked about as enough, especially for somebody that has the kind of resume that she has, where she is not only a champion, she's a 7-time All-Star. I had to keep putting this. I keep writing this every day. She's a 2-time scoring champ, 8-time block leader, 2-time peak performer, 3-time first team, 3-time second team, 2-time defensive player of the year, 3-time defensive first team, 4-time defensive second team. She made the All-Rookie team. She's an NCAA champion, 3-time Big 12 player of the year, 4-time defensive player of the year. She's a high school player of the year. So normally when you have somebody with that kind of resume, a little bit more of a stink is when they're being held hostage in a foreign country that we're beefing with.
How much would you pay for a secret?
Now, that is actually what I end up hearing, that this has now become something a little bit more political and grandiose due to what's going on with Russia, that they have actually been told in a weird way that, you know what, you guys don't make a big stink about this. Because we don't want Russia to be able to feel like they have, and if we make a business, it makes her seem like a higher commodity, and it makes it seem like they may be able to have an advantage. That's one of the things that I heard, and I've seen about it.
Next thing you know, she's being held down, tortured,
Because my husband had
But
it's not the movie.
But like I said, I still feel that even with all that, hi Pepe, you take it easy. Appreciate you again.
because he was the only boy out of.
I still feel that there would have been more of a stink. But like I said, that's the mandate that obviously came down to obviously WNBA players. It probably came down to obviously the other media markets as well, ESPN and some of these other ones. But that don't stop the people.
Never.
That don't stop the people. That don't stop you guys. You guys will get that mandate. Like I just heard that shit, and I ain't no official motherfuckers. They ain't telling us. They ain't telling you. So y'all can make sure y'all make us think about freeing Britney Griner because we never want to make it seem like she was forgotten about. So like I said, if I have this, until I know that she's home, I keep reminding you guys every single podcast. Right after the birthday party, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna remind you who the fuck Britney Griner is. Don't forget, Britney Griner is the 3rd woman in history to dunk in the WNBA. Britney Yvette Griner. Yvette? Is that what I wrote down? Yup, Yvette Griner. Born 10/18, 2000. I'm sorry, 1990. Yeah, she was born in 1900 as well. That's disrespectful ass shit. Yo. Okay. So, that's dirty as fuck. Like, I feel like I gave a kid to play with. Like, shit. Oh yeah, listen, the bugs are gonna get kind of disrespectful. I would advise you to find something that you could possibly like cover your drink. I used to have like when I used to get like a hard plate out there, I used to use that shit. So like I said, they definitely gets to disrespect them. And yeah, get another. If you're getting coasters, get like 3 of them. Wait, who's over there being selfish?
Kyrie, sorry.
Oh, well, listen, that's what Kyrie does. Like, Kyrie, I don't know if you can want to call Kyrie selfish, or if you just want to say that.
I'm just saying that it was a selfish.
I know. I'm saying, but for Kyrie, every play is a good play. He's always open, and he's always able to make that bucket. I mean, he has that.
He's not. No, KD's not,
said,
but
"You understood?"
he
I'm
just
like,
missed
"Yeah."
that shot
I
too.
go, "I'm kidding."
You got other guys trying to give him the ball.
You know, he got that Mamba mentality. But I think the only thing for Mamba mentality is that he needs to be a snake.
Look at that. Now they were up by 10 and now it's tied.
All right, keep me posted. Keep me posted. Give me a little. Give me, because I can't keep breaking my neck to be like, okay. I want to though. I guarantee you, I want to. I guarantee you, if I have to, I will. I guarantee you that if I have to. I guarantee you, if I have to, I will. But Chill Will, I heard you right. I'm sorry. You know what it is? I didn't introduce Chill Will properly, so Chill Will ain't say nothing else. I can see, like, you ain't gotta sit there and tout Chill Will. All you gotta do is be like, intro.
And I look at him and he just keep laughing.
You ain't gotta sit there and power silent. I got you.
Drop takes, don't you? Drop takes, don't you? Sir, yes, sir! Well, if you gonna drop takes,
like,
you might as well go ahead and drop them expeditiously.
Cleveland! This is for you!
There you go, Chill Will. What's
I
up?
was changing the toilet seat, to be honest. I'm done now.
So since we're doing the podcast, right, and we're live on New Year's, and we are in South Florida, all right, and we are here in South Florida. All right, I got a question for the crowd more than anything else, right? I really do have a question for the crowd. How about them Heat?
How about
That's funny as hell.
Yo, you heard that well, Chill Will? That's awesome. Wait a minute. I'm in South Florida. There's not Heat fans out here? Where the Heat fans at? How about them Heat?
Let me explain what that is. You know what that is right there?
Tell me what that is.
That's one of those Heat fans that show up to the game. The game starts at 7:30. He gets there at
Talk to me. Who's that?
8:01.
I can't see you.
I'm right here. It's hard to be a Heat fan because most people in South Florida are from somewhere else.
That's true.
So they're
I'm not a
usually-
Heat fan.
I'm
We're
still a
somewhere
Heat
else.
fan.
Hey,
Exactly.
I'm not a Heat fan. So who you?
See, like when the Marlins came to town back in '93, everybody was voting on what the name should be, and they called it the humidity. Because that way you could say it's not the heat that's so bad, it's the humidity.
That would have been a funny one.
And honestly, that worked for a while.
Shit, it works right now.
So I take it out. I can't. There's no enthusiasm for the. At least there's no love for the Heat in the crowd. And so, listen. The Heat's been doing their thing, and there is a part of me that is happy that they are beating Trae Young. That's it. Because you guys know that I have a special kind of feeling about Trae Young. Because I don't know how most people feel about Trae Young, but
Yo, you thought Trae Young was still good, right? Fuck Trae Young! Fuck Trae Young! Fuck Trae Young! Fuck Trae Young!
like that's a real thing. That's a real thing. And it's crazy because I at this point I hate both of these teams. Like, I hate the Heat and I hate the Hawks. Now, you know what I mean? Like after this, I can't go back to liking the Hawks. He's like Trae Young. Like, no, Trae Young is gonna make me now have the Hawks be one of those teams that I hate. And honestly, it's okay. I've been beefing with Atlanta for some time now. My phone don't ever miss. See, I told you, it don't ever miss. But I've been beefing with Atlanta for some time now anyway, especially when it comes to who's that over there? Who's going on that? Especially when it comes to like the Atlanta Falcons. So exactly. So we might as well just go ahead and those dirty birds. So we might as well go ahead and throw the Hawks in there, have them as a dirty flock. You know what I mean? And we'll keep rocking that way. You know what I mean? Like so I've been beefing with them regardless. I have been. And so I think I would rather the Heat go a little bit further because I know the Heat have definitely earned this. Like I know the kind of culture they have. I have respect for Butler. You know what I mean? Like so I prefer them a little bit, right? I prefer them a little bit.
That's because she was calling out to that Jimmy. That Jimmy.
Right? I was already like, so I already have a little bit of respect for Jimmy, and I have respect now for the youth culture, the organization, and their ability to develop and shit like that. And Atlanta, and right now, Trae Young, I just got like I said, I haven't liked him since he did that crazy shit at one of the All-Star games. He that left a bad taste in my mouth.
Pause! Man, why is that shit so loud?
Word, right?
Julian, what up, bro?
Oh my God, y'all! Listen,
Power outage.
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna fix that. What the fuck was that?
There's some older people out here that just peed themselves. That's just not necessary. Bobby.
Oh my God. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Whew. Fucking trying to blow people's motherfucking ears out. Hey, it's not that was unintentional.
I have an incontinent bladder and I can't Bobby or
You just run about 6 people's highs. You just sold people.
No, not me.
Damn.
KJ, what up, bro?
You're the family.
I heard that.
Ain't shit.
Oh no, that was him. Never mind.
I'm gonna get that a little
It's,
later.
hey, I got a question though, bro. I got a question, bro.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Can I ask my question? Alright, so this is the debate. I'm in the chat in WhatsApp, my homies from Cali. And then sometimes I feel like, it could be a conversation. So B.I., what do y'all feel about B.I.?
He's not touching fucking Jason Tatum like Chris Russo said when first taking it with his dumbass.
You said, what you said? You said what now?
I said he's not touching Jason Tatum, that bullshit that Chris Russo said on first take it. I said, what? We talk about Tatum if Tatum is top 10. And he said, oh, you know who I like? Who Tatum is like? Brandon Ingram. I'm like, what? The hell is he talking about?
Brandon, I like Brandon Ingram. I like Brandon Ingram too. But Tatum? Okay, I mean he ain't asked you about Tatum. Like Chill ain't say shit about Tatum. Like
No, it's just
why you game banging on bacon?
The fuck? Yo, pause.
I'm just saying, like, how do you?
No, that sounded bad. Game. Don't say that again.
Hey, don't worry, I'm working on that for you so that we have something for that.
Jesus Christ. This guy said, don't be dumbing up on the bacon. Yo.
I said you'll be gang banging on bacon.
Yo.
Like, okay, not
I'm not hungry now.
like,
Chris, do we have bacon?
we talk. See,
I said, do we have bacon?
It's not infused.
now, see, now so
Pause!
Come on, bro.
still too loud. Okay, I'm working on it.
Well,
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, so he's saying,
Yeah.
the whole time
He's yelling.
he's just fucking yelling. Yo, that sounds like that should be in one of the fucking scary movies. Yo. What the fuck is that?
We can hear you, Chill, man. We can hear you. So Jimmy Butler.
Y'all just not answering.
What? About what? Wait, what was your answer you about what?
B.I. is a B.I. franchise player.
Oh, wait. That wasn't your original question. Like now you adding shit onto it. Initially you asked us how do we feel about him, and my feelings about him, none of them were franchise players. To be honest with you, I wasn't. But you know what though? I can see myself building a young team around him.
Have you
And
been watching the playoffs?
somehow I got 2.
yes,
All right, so he's been killing it. He's the
One
one
game?
who's been keeping.
Okay, what you got to say?
I'm just saying that you gotta give him some credit.
Get over here. Get over here.
They're where they're at because of him. Because he's that guy. Because he came back and been that guy. I'm just saying, give a man credit when it's deserved. And LA fucked up because 3 of the main players that they got rid of are doing glorious.
LA
Look at
fucked up because
Kuzma.
they're smoking on that.
Look at Kuzma. Look at Brandon.
You know who that is, dude.
Look at
You know who that is, dude. That's Natalie's sister.
Remember, like, when we were kids and everything.
Hey, sister Nat.
Yep, that's my baby sister.
Just don't do that stupid ass pause screaming thing again, alright? Cut it off.
I gotta make sure it's at the right level. Oh my god. On the stereo.
I don't know how to travel, but look, either way, you cancel me. So
Oh no, it has to be bright because one, you have to know. You know this anyway about me. Anytime people take my picture, I always tell them make sure you have the flash on, right? And everybody's like, oh no, it's gonna be okay, and then they have to put the flash on. Like they was like, oh no, it's gonna be okay. Then they take that picture, and I'm like, see what I'm talking about? You can't even tell I'm there. Like I ain't gonna have you wondering if Talon was here. Like no, like you will know how's that goddamn picture. So we have to make sure that we come out. So when that means that some other people may end up getting like a little washed out, but it all comes out okay on YouTube.
I'll just turn the hell around.
Like by the time it gets to the OnlyFans, everything looks right. Okay. You want to give another test? We'll see. We'll use it. We'll use it in real time.
No, we don't need to give another test.
We'll use it in real time. Think I gotta make it lower than that?
No, I can't.
Okay, let's bring it down to that, and let's see if that's good. Like, if that ain't good, then I don't know what to tell you guys. Right?
Stop drinking.
But listen, I had to get. Who was that in that joint? Was that Ronnie? No, that wasn't Ronnie. Here you go. That was Tony. Fuck Tony. It is. They said Chillian. What's up? So that's one of Chillwill's companions. You know Chillwill is heavy on the podbean verse. You know what I mean?
know about Chillwill. Chillwill is probably famous out there.
No. He's definitely heavy out there. He's heavy in those streets. But you know who's also heavy out there? Jimmy Butler was heavy out there. Like Jimmy was out there, like put it in work when it came to the Hawks. And Jimmy Butler had his best performance in the playoffs as he dropped 45 points, 15 for 25, 39 minutes, basically 45 points over 25 shots. 11 out of 12 free throws.
Shit, nobody can guard him. Who on Atlanta can guard him? Could stick him.
Well, you know who it should have been if it was healthy. It probably would have been Collins.
Ew, that'd have been work. Easy work.
But I'm just saying that's who was going to be held with that responsibility. Because other than that, they don't have anybody. Like this is what you gotta start using. Like you gotta start using Kevin Knox and
Kevin Knox.
He's having a resurgence. And just to remind you guys that I am giving away doobie snacks if you're able to answer my sports trivia. Who wants to be the first player? Player. Who what?
You heard me?
You said you want what?
I don't need to do.
Oh, you don't need. Oh no, you definitely don't. You definitely don't. Listen.
So it's trivia?
Like yes, trivia.
Sports trivia.
Listen, to be honest with you, I need your duty. To be like you know.
Okay, listen, seriously.
I'm still trying to find the right value for that one.
There is no right value. Just delete.
Two.
Is there a negative too? Can we do that one? Oh, you guys are
Listen, if that's not the right value for it, then I don't know what to do with it after that.
Just not play it.
No, I like it too much.
Man, when they kick your ass out that bar, I'm gonna laugh.
Right? There's gonna be a day where he gets Uncle Phil the fuck up out of here.
Uncle Phil, you mean Jazz down
Uncle
here?
Phil's Jazz.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm watching Jim Belair.
You don't know what day it
Waiting.
is?
I like Belair.
I can't do shit.
I can't let my childhood be ruined by that damn show. It's a good show. Like it's not gonna be ruined. It's not even gonna intersect with your childhood. You're not gonna cross streams. You will not be crossing streams on this one. I saw the commercial and I was offended. So I said, motherfuck this.
Word of the day today is J-O-B.
Oh no, yeah, you have to find a way to get that.
What got you to do?
You got fired in your jail, motherfucker.
What are you doing?
That's some Friday
What are you
shit.
trying
That's
to build
some.
the clubhouse?
Smoke weed every day.
No,
There you go. Little Nate Dogg, don't hurt nobody.
not at all. Well, we're gonna do one last shot today. Don't worry.
Stop it, yo.
No, you not. It's gonna come out naturally. I'm not gonna do it on purpose. This is gonna come out naturally. Like I can't happen what happened in the natural course of
Yo,
things.
you can't be the only first white guy walking through the door singing freaking Mark. Oh, okay.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
That's the thing.
So like you said, so Jimmy drops 45. Nobody on that team could guard him. They go up 2-0. And more than anything, right? And the weird thing about it, I'm already seeing Heat fans I'm already seeing Heat fans discredit that there's no chance that Atlanta can win this series based on how these first two games have gone. And I'm looking like, well, we still gotta go to Atlanta. Like home cooking is a real thing in the playoffs. Like it really is. Now, I understand this is a 1 versus an 8 seed, and generally you don't get too many upsets in this particular area. But you still have to respect what that home cooking is. Like in all of these games, right? Where already because that's one thing that you have to like really train yourself to do when the playoffs get here is that not to get overexcited about what those first two games at home look like, because ultimately most teams generally win those two games at home. It's the reason why you fight for home court advantage, is so that you can get those two games, because it's a high probability of you winning those two games. We even see here with Boston and Brooklyn. Like I understand it took heroics and a last second fucking shot, but you know what? You get those heroics and those last second shot rolls at home. That home cooking is good. That home cooking feels like it got that infused shit in it. You know what I mean? You understand? What we got? I keep telling you, man. Listen, there's only a few better segues than me, and his name is Greeny. You understand the theme that's going on today, right? I'm telling you, you guys don't understand what happens in this brain of mine. But I tell you, I like playing with words more than I like playing with pussy. Like that, and listen, that's how much I love playing with words. I'm just saying, Brooklyn is up right now by 8 points, 93 to 85. 10 minutes to go left in the fourth.
Keep playing the words, man. Keep talking.
I'm gonna keep talking.
That's awesome.
Tyler
Let's
Hero.
do trivia.
No.
Oh, whenever you're ready to come up here for that trivia, I got you. Tyler Hero, 15 points off the bench. Decent work. Duncan Robinson didn't play a lot. What? Oh. You gave me that look like, that wasn't decent. Duncan Robinson didn't have the same kind of game that he had last game, but he also only played 7 minutes in this game. Trae Young still struggling from the 3-point line, but you're seeing guys like Trae Young and James Harden consistently struggle when we get to this point now, right? This point in the playoffs where, you know what, they're not going to allow you to get away with little bullshit. They're not going to let you to get away with these bump and run calls, these bumper car calls. And then also defenses also play you like to give you the honesty. You know what they're doing to Trae Young? Damn it, I didn't say it yet. They're giving him the Jeremy Lin treatment. Look at it. Look at how they're blitzing him. Look at how high they're playing him and how they're blitzing off the pick and roll. They're just giving him the Jeremy Lin treatment.
That was a sad day.
Oh my God.
That was a sad
The day Linsanity became sane.
That was a sad day. I was hyped, ready for that game too.
Okay, who wants to be the first contestant to get a doobie stack?
Brian! I don't do shooting stacks.
Brain.
What you got?
Wait, you gotta go over here. Get over here. Get closer. Oh, I don't know that. I can't see. You understand? I can't see nothing that's going on right now.
You ain't lying.
Like the purpose of the lights is so that you guys can see me, but I can't really see you. It's what helps me build that third wall so that I can do this. I can black out sometimes and do this. That's the whole purpose of it.
Right. That means at least you can't see none of them. You don't have to roast them and worry about getting slapped in the face.
I definitely will roast some people if I had to. I could help myself. I would definitely like look at Shorty in the blue shirt, like you know.
You let the sheep in here.
But no, listen, go check out her page. I won't be disappointed. Like she does like the most flawless makeup in the world. Like seriously.
Say less?
Like facts, big facts. Like her shit be flawless.
Where do I sit?
Valid.
Where do I sit?
Oh, you want to? Oh, if you want to sit.
All right, let's sit.
If you want to sit, the seats right here. If you want to come and have a seat.
It's a cracker.
Okay. Wait, we're back at it like sports fanatics. I don't know about crack addicts.
Well, I'm not really good at basketball, but
okay.
So what's your sport?
Don't worry, right? So
what we got? Oh shit.
So. Yeah. I can tell you, I don't understand how bright it is back here.
We don't sit down.
What's this?
What's your name, son?
What's your name?
Brain.
Brain. How you doing, Brain? I'm Talon.
Brain. You're Talon?
Talon.
Talon?
Talon.
Oh, you're Talon.
Talon. Yeah, Talon. Yeah. Oh, my
You say
friend.
Pam or Pam?
My friends call me Pinky.
Pinky or the brain?
Pinky.
It's on the brain.
I understood that.
So we got this.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
So what we got?
She's trying to take over the world right now.
I'm gonna just say, go home.
So what are we doing now?
This is just for a little bit of trivia, right? You can scoot in a little bit more. All right. So pick a number. All right. We'll keep it. Actually, you know what? We'll keep it easy. We'll keep it real easy. Who was this year's defensive player of the year?
You have a good.
He's a Celtic, right?
You're getting close.
Was he a guard?
Yes, you're getting closer.
Jalen Brown?
Damn, you were right there. Like you were right there.
Who was it then?
But you know.
Get some of the answers.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't it. It was.
Smart.
It was.
Dang it!
It was Marcus Smart. Okay.
Come on up and get your split.
Right. So now you got to pick a number between. Let's see here. 1 and 22.
13.
13. Okay. Which NBA player has scored 50? Sweet. That's what she said. Name a player. Which player has scored 50 points on 4 different teams?
Regular season or postseason included?
Regular season.
Regular?
Oh, Bron.
Hell no.
So again, hold on. We got to get the right sound in here because like this ain't working the way we anticipated.
Can I press the bad sound?
Want to phone a friend?
No. Listen. We gonna,
Yeah, of course, man.
You know, listen.
Do what? Make a fart noise.
Sorry,
That's my shit.
Okay. So now you get.
Oh, he's 3, only 3.
Now you get one of my super hard questions. Alrighty?
So wait, we not giving the answer to that?
Oh, the answer to that question is Jamal Crawford.
Crawford?
Jay Crossover.
Yes.
Jamal Crossover.
He played Laker.
With the Clippers, the Knicks, the Bulls, and the Warriors.
The Suns.
You gotta clarify the question.
Well, he won 87.
No, I'm trying to remember the
No,
team
we're
that
talking about
scored
where he did
50
the 50.
Oh, this team
Aye.
Was it with the Suns? No, not the Suns.
Nope. Yeah, with the Suns.
Scored 50 with the Suns?
He scored 50 with the Suns.
Oh, yes, he did. He scored 50 with the
Alright,
Suns.
let's
That's
go
was
get
the last day. That's right.
Well, it's trivia,
Okay.
not like chalk.
Alrighty.
You know.
Okay. So if you can't get this right, then I will ban you from the show. And you just got here.
Oh, man, come on, man. Do I get one extra question?
No,
then?
this is the final question. Like, and I know it's a little hard, but I think you're gonna get this. What is the local professional basketball team's name?
Do I have to do it like, say, like,
2.5 months.
shoot.
I have 2 in a month and a half.
They're down
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Like right north and south beach. Oh, the Miami Heat.
There you go.
There we go. Ding, ding, ding.
Alright, let's do one more.
You want a real one? I want to keep it going.
I'll take his split for.
I can't now. No.
I'll take his split for.
Well, I'll take a hit.
Well, this is for you.
Oh, that's for me. Oh, fuck
That's
yeah.
the booby snack you get for answering the question right.
So if I did 3 right, I get 3.
Well, after you got 1 right, or you would have been gone.
Oh shit! I just figured I'd be on the picture with y'all.
It's 1 per person. Listen, if you want another one, I can give you another one. So pick another number between 1 and 23. What now is it? 1 and 20?
23.
22. See, there we go. Told you I had a horrible memory.
Alright, we would do numbers.
Well, you killed me. Damn.
I'll do 13. Oh,
You
no,
just
I
did
that. I already did that. Come on, man. Give me a break.
Oh, my memory was bad.
I'll do 12.
Okay, 12 it is.
I loved it when I was watching the game.
All right, so what was LeBron's famous line after winning a championship in Cleveland?
Taking us home.
You know,
Cleveland! This is for you!
that was his famous line.
Ain't got no gas in it.
I got shit. Oh.
He wants one more. And you know, this isn't baseball averages, right?
I know.
Like who's that guy?
Aye.
Who's the guy that the Yankees have? That he bats like 180, but all he does is hit home runs when he does get contact.
Joey Gallo.
See? Hey, Tyler.
That's it. See?
Hey,
Now you earned your doobie stack. Now you earned your doobie stack.
He wanted to go with basketball.
What's that?
He wanted to go with basketball.
He did, but he was gonna get. I didn't give him basketball questions. We did some random shit. He just happened to get all the basketball questions.
First baseball one he knew. Fine.
For real. As soon as I said some baseball, he was like, man, Joey Gallo. Yo, that motherfucker is so goddamn, like, I'm sorry. Like, if you're just not good at your job. Sorry, Joey.
Probably not.
Like, he gets 180, but he gets 40 home runs a year. He bats 180. I don't care. Like, and there was one point in time when we didn't even care.
I actually track fantasy baseball.
Like, try to No, talk to me. No, come here, talk that talk. Like, yo, pull up.
Podcast shit. Like, can I talk from outside?
Talk,
yeah, Joey G was. I had drafted his ass. This motherfucker's -0.18 or some shit in points.
Brother, that sounds like he needs to drop his ass
I
and get
did.
somebody else.
I already did, man. Get somebody else.
I don't know about my lineup though.
What?
Maybe you guys should check my lineup though.
Word? We got.
I don't know. Well, you can check it. You check it online.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not gonna do it right now. It's a lot. No, let's go. What's your line? Come here. That was the time my phone was supposed to come out. I guess my phone didn't appreciate that shit either.
Yeah, your phone was like, you fucking ass.
I didn't want to be I didn't want to.
That was fun as shit.
Too much work for you?
Yeah. I didn't want to try to pull that shit
All
off
the
right now.
motherfucking work you do that. And that's too much work for you.
Listen, man, exactly.
It's fucking guys.
Like, yo, so I can pick and choose. I want to put my feet up. Like, shit.
It's fucking guys, son.
But still, come through. Let me know how we can pull it up, and we'll pull it up in a sec. I will pull that off for you. But still, the Heat have looked impressive. We'll wrap up the Heat in a second, right? The Heat have looked impressive, right? They've done the most important things, right? And not everybody has done that so far in the first 2 games of the playoffs, right? And they took care of business. Like, ultimately, that's really what they've done. Because I'll start determining, and I know this isn't because I guess it's real easy to say, I'll be more confident in them, if they win Game 3, but no. Let me see how you look in game 3. Because you can still lose game 3 and I can be like, all right, they're going to take the next 2 games. Because we all know how sometimes that first injection of energy at home, that allows you to get one. But you can quickly see like, oh no, you fought, you scratched, you got every bounce your way, you got every fucking call. You understand? Like, and you only won by 6 points. Like, nah, you're going to lose the next 2 games. Like sometimes we get that feeling. And after next game, I'll get that feeling. Now, I still feel strong, super strong, right? Like ridiculously strong. We're talking about He-Man kind of strong. You know what I mean? Like Masters of the Universe kind of strong. That the Heat are gonna come away with, and beat Atlanta for that series and take care of them because they already saw them 4 times already this year. Like they know how to handle them already. Like this is nothing new to them. Exactly. Like they already have a bona fide game plan on how to deal with Trae Young, and they're gonna keep incorporating that because so far. Because Trae Young so far, what? He's made 3 3-pointers now in 2 games, or 2 2-pointers in 2 games. What? Did he make any 3-pointers in game 1?
No. Who cares? They got their ass for it.
Okay, so he's made now 2 3-pointers in 2 games. He's basically like 2 for 23.
Trash.
Exactly. Trae Young is 2 for 23 or some ridiculous shit like that. When it comes to his free throws, when it comes to his 3-point shots.
I love to see that though.
What, his threes?
I love to hear.
Oh.
Yo, you thought Trae Young was still good, right? Fuck Trae Young! Fuck Trae Young! Fuck Trae Young! Fuck Trae Young!
It's just how we feel about it.
Exactly. Trae who? Love to hear it.
Oh, still.
Like so just like the same way like as we're watching this Brooklyn and Boston in the front. Side to side.
Don't do it.
Don't
do it.
Don't you fucking do it.
You're forbidden.
I'm gonna hold back this time. But
do it.
So again,
but I'm not surprised watching how the first half played.
But again, this is what I was about to say. Even when I'm watching this, and I'm gonna watch Brooklyn go down their first 2 games, right, or possibly go down their first 2 games. That whole quick is gonna be for real. Like Brooklyn's gonna really be judged when they go back to Brooklyn because regardless of what happens here, like we expect Brooklyn's talent to make this a longer series. But again, if you take all of the names and the superstars or whoever it is, this is still a 3 seed versus a 2 seed versus a 7 seed. And if Brooklyn loses in 5 and 6, that's what 7 seeds do.
KD and Kyrie gotta be judged different. It needs to be judged different.
It should. I mean, you're right. I'm not saying it's not.
Because for the quote unquote most skilled duo, whatnot, I don't want to hear you guys. Damn sure don't want to hear 4-0.
And listen, and while it may be acceptable, it's not going to be acceptable why you have this team in Brooklyn based off how you guys have left such a bad taste in everybody's mouth. But if you were with the Knicks, it may not look so bad. So if you do go out early,
it would be horrible.
We're going to ask you, KD.
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
We got doobies from 420?
Oh, listen, yeah, for sports trivia.
Shit, I gotta ask some questions.
Let me know when you're ready to come up, and you answer. What?
What you got?
Who's what?
Don't you regret not coming to the Knicks?
Well, DMX is yelling right now.
Oh, that's who's yelling. You guys already know. I already told you. Like, we recorded live from Shark. I can't control parking lot noise. So listen, don't take on the whole podcast. Just move this little part. Okay?
Outcast, Miss Jackson.
Fuck that guy in the Jeep. What you got?
Sports trivia?
I'm out of weed at the house.
Sports trivia? Okay. So, pick a question between one. I mean, a number between.
Pick a question between 1 and.
Nah, but he said herpes is possible. Hey, Brian, you're right. Herpes is possible.
Yes, it is.
And in
You
your
have
case,
all simplexes.
probable.
Well, G through G.
You need to stop eating that dirty coochie.
Hey yo. All right, you want a second chance?
Yeah, why not?
All right,
That's the first one I've ever gotten wrong.
All right, pick another one.
Oh, God.
Three.
Wait.
This one may be different. Okay, I may let you.
Okay.
Do you remember the answer to that one, DJ?
Of course, I know the answer to that.
Okay, good. So I can't remember.
I like him.
Who was the touchdown leader in the NFL this past season?
Now you need to specify. Is that question passing, rushing, receiving? You gotta specify. That's a very big question there, my brother.
All right.
I know who it is, so I can tell you. You just need to specify on what you want to do.
Let's go quarterback, right?
Quarterback?
Okay.
Okay.
Most touchdowns. Quarterback. The most touchdowns.
For sure, Tom Brady.
He's correct.
Is he Tom Brady this past year?
He's correct.
There we go. Ding, 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 ding. We got a winner.
Your favorite quarterback? It's the Jets fan in him. Jets fan in him. The suffering Jets fan that tried to be a Giants fan but went back to a Jets fan.
Because evidence proved otherwise.
Evidence proved otherwise. Get
Yo,
out
I
of
gotta
here.
get you to come to the crib, yo, and hop on my
We
studio.
definitely gonna
And
set
you gotta show me some of these wires.
I got you. But also,
I like the tech, man. I like what you did today.
thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be here from here on out.
Don't sweat the tech.
Then we know we go. Oh, that was a fucking dope ass VHS I had. Rakim.
Classic.
Rakim.
I'm from New York, and you know what? Tom Brady's a fucking bitch.
That's
Whoa,
nice.
so aggressive.
Tracy Morgan.
I'm from New York too, but that's not nice.
What? I'm gonna say it.
I'm from New York. He doesn't torture me no more. I can let that go. That's your problem. You need to learn to forgive, damn it.
I have learned how
You hold a whole bunch of damn hatred and whatnot.
How can you hate on a man that lost in the Super Bowl to the Giants?
Both times.
He had a flawless season and lost.
I can easily
to the Giants.
I can still hate him.
Right, that man is the GOAT. Y'all should just want to be that special. He's in his 40s. You understand that you're not understanding. Like,
No, here's how I
old
can
folks
hate on
understand because your body don't move in your 40s.
What the fuck, baby?
That man is the GO.
Here's how I can hate on that, especially him losing to the. He lost to a quarterback that all he looks like is this all the time.
How many rings he got?
What'd you do with that?
Where the bread at, Tom Brady? I need some bread, nigga. He hungry.
You couldn't be a quarterback who just looked like. Who couldn't wipe his.
needs two
He
hands
couldn't wipe
to
his
show them
older
rings
brother's
off.
cleats.
Listen, I
But he
understand what
could-
you're saying. Doesn't mean I gotta like him. Listen, your accomplishments and likability is two different things.
Okay.
I don't have to just like you because you're successful. Like,
But you gotta like him
That was a great
for
playoff
the
game.
effort.
That was a great playoff game.
what, we giving out participation awards now? I need to like him for his effort? Like, what is this?
That man really, stop it. You've seen him. So do I get a candy though? I'm just saying, where's that blue?
Today is a doobie day. I actually have no, I actually got a new shipment coming in though. Like, come catch me next week. I have a new shipment coming in. Listen, I tell the ladies, it's for you guys. It's for you.
It's for you. It's all for you.
I tell the ladies, like, listen, it's for you ladies too. Put this in his drink if you have to. Make sure he does all that shit he was saying in that text. Don't let him off the hook that easily. Blue chew his ass.
By 9, and Taylor is 3 for 15.
Dye.
It's the hairline.
Dye and blood. Okay, so
So like, listen, you said his name. I looked up and I was like, yo, that's what I thought about when I looked up. Oh, for real. It's like, wow, like, wait a minute. Like, you and Danny went to class together? Wait, what? Math class?